Hi, I am Diana Schmidt McCall, and you are with me in the Dr. John Wilson Community Garden. It was founded by Dr. John in 2004. He spent his life practicing medicine and growing food. He grew food wherever he lives, and he made his home here in Black Mountain many decades ago and started community gardens. And I have been contributing, volunteering, and then employed to manage this garden every week since 2005. Our mission here at the Dr. John Wilson Community Garden is to grow, educate, and share. We provide growing space for 100 families in our community. Each family can rent anywhere from 200 to 400 square feet to grow food for their families. And then educate. We have a mission that everyone who walks into this garden comes away from this experience knowing something more, either about their own health, their well-being, about the fertility of soil, about an insect that they found, about a plant that they tasted, you name it, that they come away knowing more than they did when they stepped in the garden. By share, I mean that we always grow enough to share with our community. So the first 5 feet of everyone's plot is specially designated for growing food for donation. The Community Garden Program provides the seeds and the starts and the education and the crop rotation, and then we provide volunteers to come through and harvest that food when it's mature. And then we also share food by growing on a specific part of this community garden just for donation. So grow, educate, share is our mission. Our relationship with Bounty and Soul is really beautifully intertwined. The existence of Bounty and Soul has made our mission so much more achievable, and that we're achieving it in a way that we never could have in a quality level that we could have before. We were part of the welcome table out of which Bounty and Soul was formed. And during that time, the founder of Bounty and Soul began coming to those weekly meals, and our garden was putting some of our fresh produce there, either into the meal or also putting it out on tables afterwards. The founder of Bounty and Soul, Ellie, took that and took it to the whole next level, beginning to borrow our cooking equipment on a weekly basis and doing these tastings. And suddenly one table became 2, became 3, became 4, and eventually over the last 5 or 6 years grew into what Bounty and Soul is now. It's just a really powerful growth of 2 organizations having a really clear mission, and in the end, Bounty and Soul really raising up our mission and really making it possible for us to do what we do in excellence. We're growing anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 pounds annually to donate to Bounty and Soul, who distributes all of the produce that we grow. When I think of a thriving food system, it's intimate and complex. It's relationship-based, it's place-based, and everyone is involved. I picture community members growing food at their homes, in community spaces. I picture thriving markets that are walking and biking distance to people. I picture smaller scale farms that are growing a wide diversity, and that farm has its inherent fertility within its farm, so that all of the inputs that farm needs are coming from that farm. So the farm is actually additive not only to its environment and to the soil, but therefore to the people. A thriving food system to me is deeply, intimately connected to its soil. That is what we're really farming. We're farming soil because we know that the health of our soil is intimately connected to the health of our gut, to the intestinal flora, the bacteria in our guts. And that if the soil isn't right, then our guts aren't right. A thriving food system is focused on soil health and on community relationships and interactions that happen around building that. So I don't think of myself as a farmer, but I think of myself as an educator. I think of myself as a teacher. Because to me, the most important relationship is with our food and where it comes from and how we are able to put that food on our table and celebrate it either just with ourselves or with a group of people. And to me, the most important thing that I do every day is teaching people how to do that.